Welcome to Monday Night TPK. Hey, welcome back. This is Monday Night TPK. My name is Kyle, and you are listening to a 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons Real Play podcast. Surrounding me tonight are some real-life D&D players to go with this real-life D&D game.
D&D is a myth.
Just like dry land.
The D&D is a lie. Just like the cake.
So I want to continue with my New Year resolution of being prepared for this little segment of our shit show we do here. Be prepared. Sam.
Yes.
When someone finds out what you do or where you are from, what question do they always ask you?
So you just teach kids how to say R, right?
Oh.
No. Let me educate you on what a speech therapist does. It's usually a very productive conversation.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people are willing to listen to that conversation.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yes, Kyle?
What's the best thing you got going on in your life at the moment?
Best thing? Yeah, it's kind of lame.
No, your beard's not lame. It looks very nice.
No, beard. Closing out one campaign, compiling stuff to start another.
Cool.
It's exciting.
That is.
I'm like gluing nose to the grindstone on that.
I don't really know what it feels like to close a campaign. I don't think I've ever finished one. I
was
just
going to
realized
ask
that.
you that question because you ran League for quite a while, but I don't remember if you ever finished a game.
No, my players either just disappear or get bored and I have to start something new.
Mm-hmm.
I've never finished a game before. I don't even know how to do it.
Wow.
Good thing we got time to figure it out.
It's not hard really until the last session when you gotta wrap up everything.
Wrap up everybody's.
That's probably the hardest, but my favorite part, especially when it turns out really well.
Like the last one.
Yeah,
And
the
then
last one was really good. Sam cried so hard; it was great.
I still
All
feel
got
bad.
erased.
I still feel bad that I completely managed to delete the audio from
It's
that.
in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
It's in our hearts. That was my 4th or 5th campaign I wrapped up.
So you're pro.
Not counting Curse of Strahd.
Well,
That's it.
I sincerely hope that this one gets far enough to actually have a wrap up.
We'll see if we die.
It's in the name of the podcast, people.
I mean, spoilers. That would be actually a very easy way to wrap things up.
Everybody dies, yeah.
Dead.
The end.
Matt, what scene in a movie always gives you goosebumps every time you watch it?
Scene in a movie. Oof.
Spoiler alert.
I don't know about a movie, but for a TV show, can I use a TV show? Because I think the one that comes from a TV show right away. Doctor Who, when
Don't say it.
Amy and Rory are about to exit the show, the whole episode, I'm like,
Mm.
and then when they go, I just cry every time. Movie, I don't know. I'd have to think about movie for a while. But that episode always comes to mind.
All right.
It's a pretty gut-wrenching episode for me.
Dana.
Yep.
What incredibly common thing have you never done?
I don't know, like incredibly
Showered.
common, but thank you.
That's just
Like
her
who's-
character.
By whose standard?
But yours.
I've never been to Disney World. Seems like freaking everybody.
That's common.
Apparently, this is like my
Yeah.
apparently it's something that like everybody.
I've never been there either, and literally almost everybody I know has been there.
Exactly. It feels like the thing that I'm most often like I've never done that.
Yeah.
So.
I feel the exact same way, actually.
Right?
Like,
Sam, don't look down. We know.
how many times have you been there, Sam?
Are you talking like Disney? Okay. So I've been to Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom twice. I've been to Epcot twice. And I've been to the Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios once.
So enough times for all of us.
One time was all of the parks in one trip, and then
Nice.
2 separate trips when I was younger.
Been to Cedar Point. I've been to Michigan Adventures.
I've been to
never
Michigan
been to
Adventures
Disney.
quite a lot.
I want to go to Disney now. It's really bad because I want to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
I went to Universal when I was a kid.
Never been to Universal.
Like, I would love to go to Universal more than probably Disney.
Yeah.
Like the Harry Potter world that Universal
I
has
do want
now.
to check out the Harry Potter one. Though.
Like, I mean, the Star Wars thing looks obviously like mega flipping cool, but
Yeah.
I love some of the videos I sent you two about that.
The Star Wars.
Yeah.
all right. Well, now that we have, useless
Shared.
nonsense, now that we've humanized ourselves for our listener,
Let's take it away.
Yeah. Now let's pretend to be somebody else.
Sam, do you have a recap of our last episode?
I sure do.
Maybe.
On episode 52. Ooh, I took a lot of notes. Okay.
A lot happened. It was a busy episode.
Oh, right. We were solving the whole
Oh yeah.
puzzle.
Oh my gosh.
And
That
episode
was last episode.
Yeah, and episode 52 started out with Brielle spiking the flowers to the ground that she collected and marching back into the jungle. Rouvain observed a large red bird flying between the trees. Rouvain shot a magic missile at the red bird, and feathers rained down from the sky. Gilly called Brielle to come back. Rouvain headed up the stairs, and Gilly picked up a feather. Brielle picked up 2 feathers and headed up the ziggurat. Rixer, Brielle, and Rouvain headed up the second set of stairs safely. At the third set of stairs, the 3 found poisonous snakes covering the stairs. Rixer explored the steps further and found a faint maze-like structures, but nothing striking as a clue to how to move past the snakes. Brielle attempted to charm the snakes with a song, but it was not successful. Rixer sprinkled water at the snakes, and one lashed out at him. A Chewinga appeared with a mongoose mask, and it had an orchid and a feather in its hands. The Chewinga hit the snake on the head with an orchid, then tickled its belly with the feather, and then swallowed it whole. Rixer experimented with the orchid-feather combo and pacified a snake for 10 seconds. Rixer beckoned the Chewinga for more help. Brielle completed the orchid-feather combo and began eating snakes to make her way up the stairs. Gilly began to ascend the stairs to catch up with the group. Rouvain did the orchid-feather combo and attempted to move forward and got attacked by snakes. Rixer did the orchid-feather eat combo and made his way up the stairs. In front of Rixer, he saw a dark room and smelled incense coming from the room. Gilly made it up the stairs to Rouvain, healed him, and cast Sanctuary so the snakes would avoid him. Rixer walked into the incense-filled room. When Rixer walked in, he found a room that was very well lit and elaborately decorated. He saw a blue and red snake-like creature with a humanoid face ahead of him talking to 2 other people, a middle-aged man in a hooded green cloak and a tunic. So, to recap, middle-aged man in a hooded green cloak and tunic. And a reptilian-featured man in brown leather armor and a cloak. Whoa. The snake turned and spoke to Rixer directly, telling him to have a seat and wait, and also says that his friends in front of him must make it on their... that Rixer's friends must make it on their own. Pronouns are tricky, folks. Rouvain did orchid feather combos and ate snakes to make it up the stairs. Gilly did orchid feather combos, garlic salted the snakes, and ate them to make her way up the stairs. Gilly healed Rouvain again. Rixer in the room saw the gentlemen finish their conversation and leave. Brielle, Rouvain, and Gilly head toward the door. They walked in and joined Rixer. Shazza Mbaza greeted the party. Rixer welcomed her as grandmother. Gilly asked about the death curse and soulmonger. Shazza talks of the city of Omu that has been taken over by Yuan Ti. Omu is south of here. A dark creature nestled there, enslaved so many people, and the people disappeared. That sentence is all kind of messed up in my notes. I apologize, group. So we decided, we should go to there to confront Rosnesi and the Yuan-Ti and search for the obelisk. Brielle asked about the Suin sisters, and Shazza said she didn't know much about them, as they were not from Chult, or are not from Chult, rather. She recommended we avoid the sea hags in the on the southwestern coast, and Rixer asked why the room smelled like ham, and we all made the discovery that we just missed Artis Simber. Shazza informed us that Artis does not have any children, so we're concerned about the person who said that her father was missing. Gilly recanted what the woman looked like, and Shazza said that didn't sound familiar, and that she is not from Chult. Shazza then tasked us with killing Rosnesi, the one-headed snake. The party agreed to the task. She gave us gifts. Gilly got a tattoo of 6 snake scales on her left hand. Rixer got a tattoo that appeared on his shoulder, neck, and face. Brielle got a gash-type tattoo on her right hand. And Shazza gave Ravain a hug. And that's all that he got, according to the rest of the party.
Hopefully he has
Didn't
the
he get like
notes.
a thing that wrapped around him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of the party
So
doesn't
wouldn't
know
have been
that.
able to
We
see.
just
we
saw
don't know
that he got a hug.
Okay, okay.
bitchin' full body snake tattoo.
And I'm guessing he didn't immediately strip to see that there was a tattoo on his body. So, Ravain got a hug. She gestured us to leave and save the world. Rixer left a Chowinga statue behind as a gift. And when we emerged from the temple, it's dawn as we saw the sun begin to rise once more. The end.
That was a fantastic recap, Sam.
Thank you. Sorry for the speech blunders.
Kyle, question.
Yeah, what's up?
The snake charm ability thing that you gave me, the charm of the Slayer,
Yes.
you just told me that it has 6 shots. Do I activate that like my spells as a bonus action? And does it only expend if it's hit?
Yeah, you essentially would trigger the bonus action. You would choose it as a bonus action.
Okay, to turn it on.
And you get to call it when you hit.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Sort of like a
so
paladin
it works a lot like her entanglement arrow thing.
Yeah.
It only expends when it gets hit.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. I didn't think about asking that last game, and then I was just looking over my stuff and realized I didn't have anything to think about that.
No problem.
I have to
Thank you.
look on my paper and see, but I thought I remember.
Leveling up?
Well, yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
no, that didn't happen.
but also that essentially it was oh yeah, I'll tell you what the thing is later. Let me see if I have mine written down.
Was yours... which charm did you get?
It was on the shoulder. My shoulder.
That was just flavor text.
Wasn't
I
it the
know.
fire one?
I'm trying to figure out.
That was just flavor.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, I don't have it.
Like a charm of heroism or something?
That sounds right.
I don't know, one of you guys got a charm of heroism?
I got a restoration, so it was
Vitality.
So, Dana, yeah, you must have got the charm of heroism.
Yeah.
Pull that up here.
I only wrote down the flavor text because I thought it would be the most applicable to read. I didn't write down what all of them were. Oh, we went through that off air, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so that's why there's no notes on it.
Yep, charm of heroism. This charm allows you to give yourself the benefit of a potion of heroism as an action. Once you do so, the charm vanishes from you. the potion of heroism.
Can you just show me?
Yeah, I'll just-
and I'll essentially take notes of
It's
that.
temporary HP.
Oh, yeah.
Immune to fear.
I'll pull up more.
Yeah, maybe. I know the hero when the spell gives you
For an hour, 10 temporary hit points. Same duration under the effect of the blessed spell.
Oh.
No concentration required. That is awesome.
Alright, folks, so you are standing on top of a ziggurat where you've just left Saja. You have been tasked with killing Arasnisi in Omu, and you are watching dawn rise above the jungle.
We came in when it was like morning-ish, didn't we?
Late morning? Yep.
Yeah. So time passed pretty expediently while we were in there.
And no benefits of a rest, I'm guessing.
Correct.
Great.
But do we feel like we need to rest? Do we feel like we spent that much time in there? Or does it feel like we spent how much time it felt like to us in there?
Yeah, you definitely don't feel like you've spent 16 hours or something.
So like the 10 minutes or whatever we were in there, that's just what it feels like.
Correct.
Okay. So now what?
Well, we gotta go south, right? First we gotta walk down the stairs and pick up Iku, and then we gotta talk about hopefully she knows how to get to Omu, because now maybe she can help us again.
Oh,
Sorry.
right, she's a thing.
Sorry, that was kind of sassy, I didn't mean it.
You guys can definitely look down towards where Iku was, and you see her actually standing next to Vorn, staring up at you, eating a piece of fruit. She waves.
Gilly waves back, enthusiastically.
Brielle just starts walking her way down.
Yep.
Because we were told the things wouldn't hinder us on the way down.
I think so.
We learned that.
We learned it or something, yeah.
There are no snakes, the stairs are solid, and the vines are actually all gone.
Gilly just looks down and is like, and walks down the stairs.
Clear sailing.
Great.
My friends, I see you have returned. I knew that Saja would not eat you.
What?
She grins. That is a joke.
So funny. You.
Saja can be quite intimidating to those who are not expecting her. But I had faith in you.
Yeah, she gave us presents. And Gilly holds out her left hand to show off the dragon scales.
Iku gives Gilly a very serious look. What is it she has asked you to do for her?
Kill Rasnisi.
He does live. I've heard stories.
Apparently so. He lives to the south.
Well, about half of the jungle lies to the south.
Omu.
Rasnisi is an Omu.
Yep.
Fascinating. And is that where your soulmonger resides as well?
I think so.
So, will killing Rasnisi, will that solve your soulmonger problem? Will that solve the death curse?
I hope so.
Well, alright then.
It's all goblin to me.
She gives Ruvain a very a sad smile, full of pity.
No, it definitely smelled like ham.
Ravane gives Rixer a sad smile, full of pity.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you see people come down the stairs? Did more people than us come down the stairs?
Oh, yes. A man and his short lizardy friend came down.
About how long ago?
Oh, time is difficult to add up at the base of this ziggurat. Not long ago, I believe.
Okay, because when we went in, it was just about like mid-morning, almost afternoon, and now it's morning time again. So did you sleep and then you saw them, or did you see them and then you slept?
I saw them leave, yes.
Well,
Right.
which way'd they go?
She actually would point to the east.
Okay.
We're going south.
Yeah, we gotta go south.
Who are they again?
Oh, he said his name was Artis, and
Yeah.
his companion's name was Dragonbait.
That's a funny name.
She smiles.
Real doesn't say anything.
I guess
Surprise, surprise.
She looks upset.
we should probably go south then and get started, because we've been out here for a good number of days now, and time's a ticking.
If you wish to go to Omu, I have not been there in some time, but I know the way very, very well.
Oh, good.
In my younger days, I spent a great deal of time in Omu.
Oh, really?
But as I said, it's been quite a while since I have been there.
What was it like when you were there?
Oh, it was a beautiful city with the kindest people, and they were devout worshippers of Omu for the longest time. Until Omu left. I'm sorry. Omu's the name of the city.
Mm-hmm.
They were devout followers of Obteu
Oh, yeah.
until Obteu left Chult. And the people began worshipping these other just bizarre trickster gods, these little beings from the jungles. I left around that time.
Okay.
It was sometime after that I'd heard the city had fallen and become deserted, but I have not been back.
Interesting. On our way then.
Sure, and with that, Iku can definitely take you guys into the jungle where you have been spending just lots of time. Lots and lots of time. And this seems to be compared to like the rivers where you had spent the vast majority of your travel time. Relatively quiet and peaceful regional jungle. In fact, you guys actually travel 5 days without anything really out of the ordinary occurring.
Nice.
And you spend your nights with watches and all this fun stuff, and it's pretty calm. But on that 5th night after leaving Saja and Orolunga, you guys are set up in the evening and you're taking your watches. Typically, remind me who's been on the watches. How's that look for you guys? It's been a while.
I think everybody takes a watch.
I think Rixer was middle.
I think Brielle usually takes either the beginning or the end because of her sleep cycle. Which now it's different though, because we've only done it a couple times with Ravane, and I think we did it differently. Because I think Ravane stayed up first for like the first half, first 4 hours, and then went to sleep, or went to trance for 4 hours, and then I got up and then stayed up for the last 4 hours. So I'm trancing while he's awake, and then we swap.
Okay, this is complicated. So the first 4 hours are going to be Brielle, and then the second 4 hours we'll say are Ravane.
And then I think they stay up
Yeah. I mean, like, Rixer doesn't want the last watch. He says that he doesn't care.
I think Gilly usually stays.
I think-
Gets the last watch because she makes breakfast in the morning.
Yep.
Perfect.
So
Perfect. All right, cool. So, it's well into second watch, which means that Brielle is asleep or trancing, right?
yeah, because she'll sleep the first 4 and then get up.
But then Ravane and Rixer are awake. The jungle's quiet, or as quiet as it ever is. And out of the darkness, because you guys have gotten used to seeing Iku kind of up and down throughout the night, and sometimes she'll kind of go into the jungle for a while, and will often come back with small things she's harvested or hunted in the darkness. But seeing her kind of coming and going has become pretty regular.
Mm-hmm.
Out of a tree high above you, you guys actually, well, you two who are conscious, well, fully conscious at least, will hear Iku's voice very, like, strongly and loudly call out, "Who are you? You are not welcome here." And she actually will jump out of a tree that she apparently was in, that you guys never saw her climb, and stand very, like, boldly and firmly with her staff kind of in front of her, kind of like a ready to attack action. She's pointing into the darkness.
How, like, far away is she from us?
25 feet from you guys.
With my passive 16 and only being in a trance and having that full, do I hear this?
Oh yeah, you can hear Iku talking.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can be aware of her
especially
jumping out of the tree.
It sounds like an aggressive.
Sure. I mean,
Okay.
it would probably even wake Gilly up.
And so Rickster's gonna jump up his feet and grab his sword.
Sure.
Essentially, like, run. Or just, like,
To
quickly
Iku's side.
get over there, yeah.
Yeah. And the whole time you're doing that, you guys are probably would be stirring a little bit and getting up, and I'm sure, like, ready to do what you do.
Brielle's immediately on her feet with her bow.
Iku continues to say, "No, you do not belong here. This is not your space. I don't know who you are. Leave."
Can I make a
Can I
passive
s-
perception
yeah, can
check?
I
to
try
You can
to
make an active perception
Yeah.
check if you want to.
They're not passive.
I mean, that's what you're staring at. It's not passive.
Oh my, that was aggressive. And not very
26, natural 20.
Wow.
Wow.
Where's my perception? Oh, there it is. I got 21.
So you guys are... What'd you get, Dana?
Oh, 1.
Nice. Sam?
Oh, I got like an 11.
Sam and Dana, like, you're really just kind of, like, trying to come to your senses here, trying to figure things out. Dana, you just, like, got up and grabbed your stuff, and you just sprinted over there, and you're just, like, all wild-eyed, or Rixer is, rather. Ruvain and Brielle are trying to, like, stand back a little bit, be more thorough, and, like, really kind of focus into the darkness. Plus, you have dark vision, which helps.
Right.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Either one of you.
Cast mage armor.
Sure, so you mumble your jumbo, and there's a flash of, like, light around you for a second as your mage armor kind of activates. Iku just kind of continues talking. Like, when her hand is out, when she's got her staff. "I don't care what your claims are. Leave."
Gilly's like rubbing her eyes. Ew, what do you see? Like squinting into the darkness, like,
She kind of, like, lets me put her hand out backwards and just kind of hold a finger up. Like, to Gilly.
Okay.
So, like, Rixer's going to be essentially, like, prepared and ready and everything, but, like, and facing the same way as Iku, at least. But, yeah, still looking and having no idea, and just kind of pretending like he knows what he's doing.
Okay. You guys are standing there, and, like, your adrenaline's pumping, and, like, you're ready to go. You've got your weapons out. You've got your spells ready. You've got your arrow knocked. You've got your frying pan, like, ready to go. There, you can feel like there's nothing.
Rixer starts to, like, lean over. Sorry, excuse me. To Iku to, like, poke her shoulder. And he gets, like, halfway there and decides it's better not to. It's like, are you sleepwalking? Will you, like, walk in your sleep?
She looks at you and shakes her head.
What? I don't... Where is it? What is it?
So she kind of like looks at Rixa for a second, and then looks kind of back where she was, and then like shakes her head a little bit, and like seems a little bit angry and upset, and is looking around more.
What are we looking for? Where'd it go?
It did not come any closer, but I do believe it's gone now.
Okay.
She shakes her head and kind of turns to face you all. She's still kind of like definitely alert and is kind of like side-eyeing everywhere around her. But she's relaxed a little bit. Whatever it was, it was humanoid in shape. It didn't get close enough for me to see a lot of features. I think it had a sack on its head.
While she's talking, Brielle will close her eyes and tilt her head down and start to meditate, and I would like to cast Primeval Awareness.
Okay.
Which will let me know of any where the aberrations, celestials, dragons, or elementals, fiends, fae, fiends, and undead that are within a mile.
Tonight may have been my first encounter with a victim of jungle fever.
I gotta see what something is classified as.
Spell slots.
It had a sack on its head? It just must be a scarecrow then. That's how you make them.
Perhaps. Brielle gets a sense of fae.
Okay.
And I gotta look at all of my notes. A sense of celestial.
Brielle will look up and she'll cast Thaumaturgy, and so that she can talk.
Okay, go ahead.
She will say, "It appears to maybe have been fae of some kind.
She'll nod. Perhaps.
I'm also picking up celestial again."
She'll nod her head.
That was accidental.
So
Nothing else though. So it's got to be one of those two.
Whatever it is, I don't think it likes that I saw it.
We couldn't see anything.
No, I don't think you could. It was moving along the ethereal plane.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
She'll nod her head.
it's a separate plane of existence.
Okay.
Certain wizards can pass through there, fae can pass through there,
So it's like
the dead
invisible?
pass through there.
Is it invisible?
We can't perceive it from here, but we can have access to it at specific access points, or if you have a spell that can get you there, like plane shifting.
I guess I'll have to go there sometime.
Not the wisest choice.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Sam?
Gilly kind of side-eyes Iku and goes, "You can see the ethereal plane?"
She'll nod her head and say that I have been in this jungle for a very long time. I can see it for what it truly is.
Neat.
It has its bonuses. It comes in useful.
Okay. Good. Have you seen something like that before?
From time to time, sure, creatures move across the ethereal, but it had intention. It was interested in us.
Oh, I don't like that.
Nor do I.
Hmm.
I thought of letting it come closer to see what its motives could be, but I decided that may be too risky.
That's fair. Thank you for protecting us.
She'll nod.
Wizard,
Yes.
do you have anything that can see into the ethereal or maybe even transfer people there?
I unfortunately have not learned how to cast a blink spell yet.
What use are you?
That's not very nice.
Just daggers at Richter and then puts it back down.
Brielle, now, actually, she's gonna sign it. Brielle, now that you can talk out loud, you have to remember to use nice words because everyone can hear you. I've been your filter for so long.
Gilly gets a point of inspiration.
Yes. Dang it, I already have one.
Wow.
Use your inspiration, people.
Oh, I didn't get the little signs out.
So you have to use your social filter. Maybe that's a conversation we can have once I've had at least 2 cups of coffee. Are you guys good, or can I go back to sleep now?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Are we good?
I believe that the danger has passed. If indeed that was danger. Although I don't suspect it was friendly.
No bueno. No bueno.
Indeed. Alright. Assuming you guys are interested in just going back to your regular schedule, the rest of the night passes normally. Those of you who are, as you guys finish up your watches, Iku is awake and standing and keeping an eye out very intently for literally the rest of the night. And she doesn't seem happy with what she experienced.
Okay. I guess Gilly would just quickly, while on her watch, ask Iku how long she's been able to see on the ethereal plane, and if that's just something she's been innately able to do or something she learned.
Iku will tell you that she has always been able to see on the ethereal.
Wow.
And will shrug and say, "It is a gift. I am blessed."
That's cool. Neat. I'm gonna go make breakfast now.
Fantastic. Your breakfast always smells so great.
Thanks.
And you guys have breakfast and continue on your day. You continue on for the remainder of this 5th day away from Orolunga. And probably around late afternoon or so, you come across a great big river canyon. You can see that the sides of this canyon drop probably about 150 feet. But with the sun opening up, because the sun opens up, obviously you can see the sun now that the trees have kind of fallen away from you. And the sides of these canyon walls are absolutely brilliant. They are bright rainbow colors of different types of coral. And looking closely at them, you can see enormous skeletons and skulls of huge sea creatures just embedded into the sides of these canyon walls.
Whoa.
Iku will tell you, we have come upon Ataz Kahakla. It translates to the Gorge of Death.
Thank you.
Is it because of the skulls?
She will nod.
Makes sense.
But she will say that she'll kind of look around for her her bearings for a few moments, kind of point down along the gorge. I believe probably within a couple miles, we should find, I believe there's a rope bridge across this canyon. And she's spot on. You guys walk a little bit further and you guys find a rope bridge. It is incredibly rickety, but it looks reasonably, safe. What you do worry about is getting your enormous hulking magical metal friend.
Ooh. And he's loaded with weight.
He is loaded with weight.
Crap.
Wizard, can you make the big man float?
It's 150 feet down to the river.
Can you make my friend Vorn small?
Maybe put a disc under him. Cats fly.
How far is it to the other side of this bridge?
About 70 feet.
70 feet? Okay. Yes, I can reduce his size.
Ooh, goody. Does that also reduce his weight?
Let's just say yes.
Yay, goody.
Becomes one size category smaller.
So become a medium size.
1/8 his size, actually says.
He's a large size. You said one size category smaller.
Yeah, one size category smaller, but the math is 1/8 of his total size.
Oh. Okay. So he's like dwarf end of a medium sized creature.
And all the stuff shrinks, right?
Does the stuff he's carrying shrink with him?
It usually says all his possessions.
Yeah, because like your armor and weapons and stuff.
I use that spell.
Gilly signs well.
Target size is halved, sorry.
Okay. Well, that's still just medium sized then. Sorry, Sam.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure you guys were good. Gilly signs while Ravain's looking at his spellbook. You should probably learn their names and use their names. And then she slowly spells out Ruvain instead of wizard.
Sam, you get another point of inspiration.
Thank you.
Wizard Rager.
Calls Rixer.
That's why she only spelled Ruvain.
So what is your... So the wizard's going to shrink Vorn to get him across. You guys definitely feel like this is a single file kind of trip. So I would like your intentions here.
Does that spell last long enough?
1 minute.
How long is it going to take us to get across this bridge, do we think?
It's about 75 feet.
This is not horribly long. So, but we don't want to run. We're going to walk 3 rounds, technically, if you go by rounds.
Which
is not a minute.
Is not a minute. Yeah,
right,
it's
so
not a minute.
plenty of time.
It's 18 seconds.
Yeah, we're good.
I mean, it would probably actually take us longer. Like, so we have to go slow, not just walk. But
I mean,
assume
yeah,
we'd have
if
to
you
go
guys...
slow.
Well, even if we
You
went,
tell me how you want to
Yeah.
do it.
even if we went 15 feet,
Yeah, it would
a
be fine.
double a turn, we'd still have enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go first?
Do we want the heaviest to go first?
Do we want the heaviest to go first, or do we want the lightest to go first?
Ah, crap. Okay, I'll go. Hey, do you have a spell that can catch me if I fall?
Yes!
Yay!
It's
Okay.
finally being useful.
Did Brielle sign that or
Nope.
say that out loud? Gilly, hey, that's signs inside voice. And swivels back to the bridge.
So Gilly is going first.
Yep.
And Vorn is right behind you, because Vorn has been trained to just follow you, unless told otherwise.
No. When I see, like, if Warren is, like, immediately behind me, I will turn around and say, wait until I am on ground on the other side.
It stops.
Okay.
Does that spell make cast you? No? Okay.
I'll wait for him to get ready to go
Okay.
across.
Okay. What kind of check am I making, Kyle?
What makes you think you're making a check?
A rickety freaking rope bridge?
These are acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. I choose acrobatics.
Alright.
Whew. 21.
You're able to get across the bridge relatively easily. No problem at all.
Gilly will thumbs up and then from across go, it's all good.
As soon as you hit the solid ground, Vorn starts walking.
Yeah.
Casting spell.
Okay. Because that was the order you gave
Yeah.
him.
Brielle will be eyeballing its feet, waiting for it to rise.
Sam,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to make an acrobatics check or athletics check for Vorn? Do you have stats for him?
Yeah, I do.
I printed them out for her.
I just go off of, so his athletics would just go off of his strength modifier?
Correct.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, no.
That was like,
Inspiration.
natural
Can
one.
I use my inspiration for Born?
No.
Okay. It's a 5.
Warren doesn't get inspiration. He's a robot.
Alright, I did not roll below a certain number on my D8. He makes it across.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Although you guys definitely see like there was a moment where you were pretty sure he was going to lose his footing. Okay, there's 3 more of you.
Okay.
Well, 4, but Iku will. I will wait until you're all safely across.
So, who's next?
Ruvain, why don't you go next?
Oh boy. Okay. I'll start going across.
Give me either acrobatics or athletics.
Hey, neither one that I'm good at. Dexterity it is. 14.
You make it across, not a problem. Rick, sir, why don't you go next?
Okay. I'll try to be careful.
Be very careful.
And I use athletics.
Okay.
That's going to be a 26.
You get across just fine.
Cool.
You go first.
She'll look at you for like half a second and then shrug.
Shoot her!
She very like gracefully navigates the bridge.
Alright. Brielle will start to go across the bridge. Well, that's not awesome. You said I can use strength or athletics.
Sure can.
That's a 13.
You make it just fine. Everybody has crossed the gorge of death.
Woot woot.
And no one
Yay.
died.
For sure. Alright, yeah. After that your day pretty much just continues the way you've been going. You guys are actually able to go for 2 more days in the jungle towards Omu without anything remarkable getting in your way. It is now going to be, day 7 out of Orolunga?
Yep.
Your morning starts off relatively normal. Iku checks her bearings. She has brought you guys some large, juicy-looking beetles from the jungle and said that they would be great breakfast.
Okay.
Brielle looks like.
They're actually, a little bit tangy, but sort of delicious in their own way.
Brielle, also, every time Iku goes out, Brielle wants to go with her. Brielle's trying to learn the woods.
She's happy to take you.
So, Brielle wants to go with her every time. So.
Yep, and she actually will. This particular trip, you go out, and she finds basically a large log, but like a particular type of moss growing on this large log, which she points out probably means is a good spot for these beetles to hang out, as opposed to like other dead logs.
Right.
And she overturns it, and sure enough, there's a couple of these big, fat, juicy beetles.
Did you just... Big, bad, juicy beetle?
Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was stumbling over my words pretty good there.
I was thinking of the old
Big bad
fox.
Beetleborgs?
Yeah.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Oof. That's a deep cut.
When everything tried to copy Power Rangers.
Yeah, and succeeded.
I actually didn't mind Beetleborgs.
No, I watched the crap out of that when I was a kid.
Mhm.
About midday or so, you guys are following a game trail of sorts. And up ahead of you, you see a body laying across the trail.
Can we make out race from this position?
It looks to be completely nude and looks human rather. It's kind of laying on its side with its back to you,
How far away are we?
50 or so feet away.
Um,
Sam?
Are we just assuming it's dead, or can I make a medicine check to
That's
look
where
for
I was
like
trying to get
pale, gray, dead skin,
Go for
that's what I
dead
was
people
trying to get to.
color?
But thanks.
Sorry.
You're fine. Do it. You have better medicine than I do.
Yeah, it's
But I
my
was
job.
going to do it, and then
Sorry.
you just took it from me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do it.
14.
From a distance, I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. The skin from this distance looks healthy.
So you can't tell how long it's been.
From about 50 feet away, it doesn't.
I mean,
It's not moving.
it's not moving. You said it's naked. Do we see any sign of decay on it at all?
From the 50 feet away, give me
I
a
think 50 feet's
perception.
not
Give me
horribly
a perception
far.
check.
Perception, that's going to be 14.
Not really. You don't really see any kind of. Again, you're really just seeing like its back and
Right.
kind of part of a hip and shoulder. The head seems to be kind of tucked forward. You can't really see a whole lot, other than it's genetically body shaped.
Dealt with plenty of zombos. So
Sure.
Brielle she'll ready her sword because she's going to get up and kind of poke it.
So you
She'll slowly approach it.
Yeah, you can slowly approach it, and you realize pretty quickly, it's not moving. It appears to be dead, but its skin looks unblemished. Like this looks like a very freshly slain, whatever it is, whoever it is.
When I get up close, I'd like to slowly reach down and grab like the shoulder and roll it over.
Yeah. So
See what I can see maybe possibly killed it.
it's definitely a woman. Very dark skin, long kind of almost like tightly curled hair, and you flip it over, and it looks like Iku.
But she's with us, right?
Yes.
Like, looks exactly like her or
Well,
similar to?
you know,
Yeah.
Iku doesn't have as far as you know, a large hole out of her center of her chest.
Oh my goodness. I mean, the face, Kyle.
Yeah. Right down even to like colorful bright bird feathers woven into her hair.
I'm going to immediately look back at the group and see Iku still there.
And she looks like she's looking down at that and looking at you, and just like this look of terror and shock is on her face. I think this is a great place to end the episode.
What?
That was a pretty good spot to end the
Right?
That's it for tonight. Thanks for listening. If you want to get to know us better, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Monday Night TPK. You can also find Monday Night TPK at Above the Table Games on YouTube. Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes. It really helps us out. Thanks for listening, and we'll always save a seat at the table just for you.